out our hotel. We'll have to rent these scooters real quick. Go up and down the city. It's really nice today, so really looking forward to that.
Hey man, if you know me, you know I'm scared fucking shitless right now. I have anxiety. I can't drive. We're driving on the other side of the road, and you guys have me on a fucking scooter. And this is a family page, but a fucking scooter.
And to be honest, he's not joking. This guy is terrified. To be honest, I don't know how I even put this guy up to these kind of things because. Okay, how about I roll some visuals for you? Just explain to me why this guy is braking. There's nobody in front of him. He is scared. I don't know why he does these things, but we always put him up to it, and he just goes with it. But he's not lying. He's terrified.
You okay, Chris? Pick your foot up, Chris.
Completely forgot that they drive on the other side of the road here, so it's gonna take there's gonna be a little learning curve for some of these guys. You know, I played in England, so I already went through that, so I'm not worried about it. But man, this should be pretty interesting. But I'll give you guys a little check out of what we got going on here.
All I know is I'm terrified, and I might not even get to see how Game of Thrones ends. What's up, 3151?
This guy about to put whiskey in my freaking thing.
So we can't back out now. We got the scooters. We got the gas. I don't know why they go with gas and whiskey-like bottles. Like, what do you got? Giving alcohol? But I'm sure the gas tanks were empty. They always give you enough gas just to get you to the gas station. Kind of trash.
Boss, you ready?
No, yeah. I'm ready. I'm good. I'm good to go.
Look at this guy with the dad bod.
Dad bod?
So we all ready to go. Bosa said he's ready. I guess we'll see about that. You guys are probably wondering why I got a little sparkly little shake. Dude that hooked us up with the scooters. I thought he was mad cool, man. He had one of these. I told him when I get home, I'm gonna get one. So if he sees the videos, he knows I wasn't playing. So shout out to Nang for that.
All right, so we finally made it to Koh Samui Pagoda, something?
Golden nipple.
Golden nipple, man. Yeah, it makes it way easier. Definitely ran into some issues.
We had a nip slip on the way to the nip slip.
We couldn't freaking open our trunks on the scooter. I don't know how we didn't figure that out.
And I locked my keyhole.
This guy, whoa.
I can never find the hole.
Let me provide some better context of what's going on here. This is our first stop. We have 4 locations planned for today. And this place is called Waterfalls Pagoda. I'm not sure how to pronounce this. You guys already know my pronunciations are trash. I'll put it up here somewhere and you guys give it a try. Okay, so we arrive here now. You know, we all wore helmets, safety first. Getting off our scooters, opening the trunk to put the helmets in. Why can't we open the trunk? Why are we struggling? I can't open my trunk. Chris can't open his trunk. Bose can't open his trunk. Chris makes it worse. His scooter is unique. It had some sort of latch.
Is me like a fucking idiot. I did this thing. I thought if I put it from shut to open, it would like open the trunk thing. And now it's stuck.
Door thingy that covers the keyhole to where he starts the scooter. That closes on him. So now we're just... I'm trying my best not to get frustrated right now. So now we're just going through it and we just arrived and it just doesn't make any sense. Lucky for us, we always prevail. There's some tourists that were there that luckily decided to help us out. Some French people, they were really nice. I guess they must have scooters as well, or maybe they encountered the same problem because they figured it out pretty easily. This could have been easily avoided if we were just paying attention to the person who gave us the scooters, but you know how things work out with us. Also, that's
one crisis averted. What are we gonna do about the gonorrhea now?
Chris, man, you got a good one with the golden nipple, though. Where's Chris at?
Out here, I am Sam, the selfie king out in this bitch.
This guy, man. Watch your language, sir.
You're right.
Watch your language.
What the fuck is wrong with me?
All right. Next spot
is Wat Phai Yai. I don't know, man. Here it is again. You guys already know. Who knows if I'm even saying that right? It's like a golden temple we're checking out. Well, statue kind of. It's like a big gold statue. Buddha statue. It's supposed to be really nice. Has these really long, nice steps. A lot of intricate details in the architecture. It was supposed to be one of these places that a lot of people go to. We got there. We were actually lucky there wasn't a lot of tourists there, so it wasn't oversaturated with a lot of people. But after we left the Golden Nipple, you guys could best believe my team always has a drama. So we're heading down we're heading down the hill now because the Golden Nipple was up on a hill, and we decided look, we're gonna get some gas. I'm leading in the front, then there's Bosa, and then there's Chris. I don't know, the road wasn't particularly wild or crazy. I turn around because I like to keep checking on, make sure we're all still in a group, we're all still together, and Bosa just wipes, like just flips over the front of his handlebars. I turn around and I'm looking at Bosa like, yo, what happened? Like, fam, like there's nothing there. There's nothing to obscure his driving or anything. Like, there's no twig, there's no rocks. He just literally just wiped for absolutely no reason. I'm like, yo, what happened? And he was just like, man, I don't know. And we just had to carry on like nothing happened. So he doesn't have any major scratches or anything like that. It's pretty minor. He actually shakes it up pretty like a champ, to be honest. He wasn't even wearing a shirt, and he said he like fell all over his chest, but he didn't have any scratches. Like, they were like really small and minor. I mean, judging by how he fell, I seen all of it. I don't know how I just caught it at the right moment. I thought it'd be worse, but he was fine. The only bad part is Chris was behind him, and Chris almost wiped over him. So Chris was able to evade him, and cars didn't run him over or anything like that. So we were kind of safe, but man, I was like, bro, like, we're off to a really bad start right now. Okay, so we shake it off. The gas station is actually relatively close to where he fell, so it was fine. We're still in formation. I go in first. I park. Chris and Bosa are behind me. I turn and look to Chris, and Chris tells me Bosa wipes again. I'm like, bro, this doesn't make any sense. This guy has already wiped twice in like 10 minutes. Again, it wasn't that major. Nothing crazy happened to this guy. He's falling, and he's not getting any major scratches or anything like that, which is fine. I'm happy to hear that. You know, I was happy that he was fine. Everything was okay. But like, this is the fear or the issue we really had with renting the scooters in Thailand. Okay, this is how it works. Okay, when you rent a scooter in Thailand, there's always some major rule or clause that they have in their contracts when you sign. First of all, they take your passport. Second of all, if you have any major damages to the scooter, they're almost obligated to charge you upwards of like 10,000 baht, which is around 430 Canadian, maybe 320 American dollars to repair the bike, because, you know, they import parts and things of that nature. So they always try to, you know, really inflate the prices. Bosa was aware of this. I mean, we were all aware of this. So, like, you know, falling off a scooter or damaging a scooter in any kind of way is very risky. He's already did it twice. So looking at the scooter now, the scooter has some pretty disgusting scratches. And I'm like, bro, like, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt your budget here, man. And you'll see what happens. We're at Wat Phai Lem now. Okay, this is one of the biggest tourist attractions in Koh Samui. This is the Holy Grail. This is what we've been dying to see. It's a Buddhist temple with two huge statues. One big Buddha, and the other one was, what was it called? The Goddess of Compassion and Mercy. I was like, okay, a little much. Has 18 arms. Really scenic, really cool. It's like both of them are surrounded around like a little lake. Really nice to see. I'll roll some B-roll for you guys. Shit. Leave the big Buddha now. Man, I tell you, this thing's magnificent, man. This looks crazy. This camera it's just not gonna do it any justice, guys. Like, I can't tell you enough how amazing this looks. But there's two sides. So after this side, we get the big Buddha here, and heading back to the scooter now. Bosa looks burst.
Tired, fam. Hungry. Marv. It's hot.
Yeah, it's mad hot out here.
I'm like 7 tones darker than I was when we got here. You and Jamal are the same complexion.
Sorry, Bosa. But yo, where's our scooters? Are they? Yeah. So
You gotta book it right over here.
is it? Yeah, I think it's We book it right over here. What did you say, Chris? What happened? Eat that thing?
Okay, so we're heading to New Moang Waterfall. It's our last location. It's quite a distance. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little far distance away. It's in the opposite direction from where we are right now. And this place, it looks nice. We looked it up. It looked pretty good. We want to see for ourselves, so we're on our way there. But can't imagine. We ran into a few hiccups. Let's see. So everything's going pretty smoothly right now. This time, Bose is leading because he has the GPS. We stationed Chris in the middle because he drives too slow, and I'm in the back. Everything's going really well. We're getting to our destination until Bose misses a turn, and he decides to make a left into the 7-Eleven.
What happened? Oh, okay. He missed his turn. You're supposed to turn, make it right here.
Okay, so he decides to make a left in the 7-Eleven. You got to realize they're riding on the opposite side of the road for us. And he makes a left, so now the left that he initially missed, he's like facing towards incoming traffic. So instead of going back on the other side of the road to make the right, he stays on the left side. So he makes the right with like oncoming traffic, and everyone who's watching this is probably like, yo, that's actually kind of a really bad maneuver. But we're in Thailand, so every kind of drive is kind of like crazy like this. Like this isn't that absurd to them. So Bosa makes the turn, which was kind of risky from where we were. I make the turn, and now we're waiting for Chris. I don't know why me and Bosa went first, and I'm actually worried for Chris here because this is kind of a tough maneuver. Sure enough, he wipes. Okay, because you could kind of see here how messy I am. Chris pulls up beside me, and I just go to my scooter so I can get the camera, so I can get a real close look of how much of a clown this guy looks right now. You can see I'm trying my best not to smile. So now Bosa and Chris are basically attacking my confidence here. Like I'm like a little worried here.
You guys are definitely putting bad luck on me. You guys are definitely putting bad luck on me. You guys both wiped.
Because they both crashed, and I'm like, yo, this is like bad luck, guys. You guys are frightening me.
Alright, let me tell you what happened here, guys.
So Bosa goes to 7-Eleven, he picks up some toilet paper. I had to hit him with a little few jabs, had to, tease these guys a little bit for wiping so much since I'm the last one standing.
My man right here wiped. Almost lost a leg.
Pants ruined.
It's worse.
White shorts ruined.
Both these guys have wiped and they've left me to hang it. I'm not wiping, guys. I'm not none of these bozos right here.
Some random kid pops out of nowhere. I'm telling you, man, Thailand is a unique spot. We decided to continue. This time we changed the formation. Now I'm in the middle. Chris is at the back. I don't know how we did that. And Bosa is still in the front because he still has the GPS. Not sure exactly what happened, but like these roads are really windy and it's lots of hills and things. We must have got a little too far ahead of Chris. And Chris kind of felt like he lost us. There was this big long van that was like we were trailing for a while before me and Bosa were able to get around him. And Chris got stuck behind this van. So after he got stuck behind this van, he felt like he lost us. I recognized this and I told Bosa to pull over.
He's behind this truck. He's van behind us. Yo, let's let him walk by us. Yeah.
So as we pull over now, the van coincidentally makes a left right where we pulled over. So Chris is still moving, okay? The van makes a left and then he just sees us. So he panics.
Right here.
He panics. Instead of slowing down gradually and just pulling over to the left, he just twists his handlebars and then he goes flying. I seen all of this. The camera didn't get on any of this, but he goes flying. I'm like, oh, this is not happening.
What's going on? You okay?
sense.
So I'm truly confused at this point. Bosa's wiped twice. Chris has wiped twice. And, you know, I'm still at 0, but I'm pretty, like I said earlier, I'm pretty frightened by this because this is a lot of bad luck.
Yo, what the fuck, guys?
So Chris is in the middle of the road to tend to his wounds while his bike's just laying there. So Bosa decides to pick it up. This clown doesn't turn the scooter off and he revs it right into me. So now it's like, yo, you guys are like out of line. You guys are just acting stupid now and it's upsetting me.
What has happened?
I tried to pick it up in the thing.
Hey, hit the throttle? Turn it off first.
Yeah.
What the hell's wrong with you guys?
Oh, fuck, man.
What happened?
This broke as fuck.
So Chris is still in a panic. He's explained to us how he lost us and where we were, and he just in a frenzy right now. Like still probably still shaking by because he crashed again. And Bosa turns into a quick ass paramedic. He has the alcohol. He's just dabbing it on Chris, and like they're both helping each other because they're both freaking losers because they both keep wiping. So that's taken care of, and now we're just assessing the damages. And Chris's scooter is messed up, man. The handlebar is all out of alignment. He had like a little light on the side. Came off. The scratches on his scooter is messed. He doesn't even care how he is. He cares more about the scooter because of the pricing, like I told you guys earlier, which is they're gonna throw at him. So we don't know what's gonna happen.
I care about the fucking bike, nigga. This is gonna be like $5,000.
This is gonna be taken.
So we decided to take it slow from here on out. Bosa's still in the front. He has the GPS, and I keep Chris in the middle so I can kind of like, you know, monitor him because he's still kind of shaken up by the whole situation. And we're talking to Bosa and we're asking him like, yo, how much farther is it? And he keeps like leading us on. Oh, it's 10 minutes away. 10 minutes later, it's 10 minutes away. 10 minutes later, it's 20 minutes away. And Chris, I didn't get to record this. Chris had like a little mini panic attack where he was just losing it and he was like, didn't want to go any further. So we had to stop. That kind of took a little time. But we end up, you know, arriving into the waterfall.
You're good, Chris. It's all good over here. All right? All right, you mean? There's nobody here, Chris. Let's go.
So we ended up arriving to the waterfall, just like we said. It looked amazing. It was really nice. No one was there, so it was even better for us. So it was just us three, basically. And I'm just on top of the rock, flying my drone, just fooling around. I'm looking down at these guys. They don't want to get in the water because the water was like kind of murky and dirty, kind of. And they have wounds, so they didn't want to get infected. And it burned to go in the water. So essentially, we're at the waterfall for absolutely no reason because these guys can't go in the water. So it was really it was pointless for them. And I didn't want to go in the water because I didn't want to waste anyone's time. I was going to go in the waterfall and jump up in there by myself. I like, nah, this is not going to be fun for me.
Hey! Yo! You guys are missing out! This is amazing! You gotta miss it out still. I can't lie.
So these guys are there. They're mad salty. Like you could visibly see how salty they are because we basically made this whole trip here, which took over an hour because of the crashing and things like that, to just sit by the water. Like it wasn't fun for them. It was fun for me, but it wasn't fun for them.
But yeah, you know, guys, just showing you what the waterfall looks like. I decided to come out here myself. Let me take you guys into my little cave. I'm gonna kill myself, guys. Yeah, guys, really refreshing. Too bad my friends couldn't come in here because.
So you know, I get a few more jabs in while I'm in the waterfall.
They fell off their bikes today. Don't tell nobody, okay? They fell off their damn motorbikes like some rookies. Like some real rooks. So like they got cuts on their knees like some little kids and they didn't want to come in. Well, more waterfall for freaking germs. You know what I'm saying?
So I decided to come up with this bright idea after we decided to leave the waterfall that, you know, Chris's light was broken. So I'm like, yo, let's go to 7-Eleven. Let's get some super glue and let's just try to glue back the parts that are, you know, doable. Because, man, we got to find a way to hide some of these scratches and some of these damages because I don't want these guys to market the price on these guys. So we ended up going to 7-Eleven and making some makeshift way of putting parts back together. I end up gluing my hands together.
The L's fucking
man,
continue.
So much shenanigans with us.
This guy glues his hands together.
Yeah, it's happening twice now. But it'll come on. Alright, I'm opting out of this. Someone else do this.
Alright, I'll do it. It's my cross.
Before that dries.
It's my cross to carry.
I'll hold your camera. Try to get germs. Nope. Nope. Careful, Chris.
Hold the light.
Sorry. Nope. Are you just gonna douse it? Is that your idea?
Well, I'm going off of your direction.
This is what Moses said. Chris, when you pour it, it's gonna leak down the side of the thing. So yeah, push it. Don't worry. It's pouring, but on the wheel. Okay, move. You don't want it to go on the wheel. That's what I'm saying.
That's how our day went in Samui.
Welcome to Batchy Steps, where we get the thing them week. Out here, Badman, sorry, Badman germs. We have touched the moonlight party, pre-party, sunset party. What your name?